Hello everyone, and we're back to more Thronebreaker The Witcher Tales. Huzzah. And my sinuses have gone to shit. Fun times. And we've run into
Coming across a small brook, Meve ordered her soldiers to replenish their water supplies. When they returned, it was with empty water skins and troubled expressions.
Milady, the water tastes of blood. Not like black pudding, mind, but rancid, filthy.
Meve had no choice but to march on. She gulped dryly and wondered how to interpret this strange event. An omen, perhaps? A warning from the gods?
Or perhaps I was a bunch of bots. I was gonna say, but our men would be sick in that case. There was a bunch of bodies in the water.
She soon learned the truth. Following the brook upstream, the Lyrians arrived at a small pool. Bobbing on its surface were dozens of corpses.
Hey, what did I say?
A young woman caught Meve's gaze, her long hair spread delicately atop the water, wide-open eyes reflecting the sky, a fine nose peppered with freckles, and a gaping wound slashed across her throat.
We shall stop here,
The Queen said calmly.
and give these souls a proper burial. Reynard, send scouts. Tell them they are not to return until they ascertain what has happened here.
Poisoning the waters of...
When the scouts returned a while later, they brought with them a barefooted peasant they'd found hiding in the woods. They claimed he hailed from Horton, a nearby village, the village whose inhabitants had been murdered.
Them black-clad wretches stormed the village, milady. The devil Frigave at the fore. Rounded us right up, took us down to the lake. Whole village, mind. They'd chop, chop, and splosh, splosh. It was I alone gave him the slip.
Meve listened to the man's tale, then placed him in the care of her medics and ordered the Lyrians to break camp. She rode at the head of their column, Reynard at her side, her knuckles gripped white on the reins.
Do we know where this Frigef is stationed?
Our riders report he's pitched camp to the east.
Then let's pay him a call.
They killed all, like Rosberg. My lady, please, make them pay.
Plan to do so.
Milka, Bezrad, Kristan, all killed. Souls snuffed out to the very last. Could have run for help, I know. But I was afeard. Afeard the black lads had catch wind of me, hear me.
Yep, he was afield.
What now? Whatever will I do?
You could join
Alone.
us.
Left all alone.
You could join
Milady,
us.
buried our valuables before the black lads came. In the wood, near a big boulder. Got a bit of charcoal? I can sketch the way for you.
Oh, hey, look, a map. So, by that thing.
Could have run for help.
Guess he does want to join us, well, at least. Whoa. Managed to see our scouts found first grave not far from the village. The graving in Nilfgaard seems to invade was laid to rest, though. Judged by the trooper's left, he must have someone important. Dr. Slaughter's still our soldiers live. They wish to destroy the grave. Shall we leave them to it? Now, we could be nice and be like, no, don't disturb the dead. But that would piss everyone off. Could just take some gold, or we could just take all the gold and destroy the thing. And everyone's happy. Probably gonna come back to bite me in the ass. Oh, you destroyed the grave. Now ghosts are gonna haunt the village. No. Hi. So where would this buried treasure be? I don't know exactly. Well, let's look on the map and see if we see anything that looks similar to what was hinted. Oh, it looked a bit ruiny, but it could be anywhere down there. Not sure about uphill. Yes, there's so much to do here. So could I even have gone over there? I don't think I could have. The bridge was destroyed. Oh, let's go. Pissin, Nilfgaard cereal.
The Lyrians had no trouble finding Vrigif's camp. It was the size of a sprawling town. Meve stopped her caravan and called for a council. The first to speak was Reynard.
Seems our scouts were both right and wrong, Your Grace. They did pinpoint General Frigef, the Butcher of Horton. Unfortunately, they underestimated his detachment. It is much larger and better armed than our own.
Yeah, and we've taken down similar situations. So we could avoid, but screw that.
That changes nothing.
Meve said, forestalling all protest.
If I leave him unpunished, without so much as an attempt, I shall never be able to face my reflection again. We must attack.
Reynard bowed and passed the order to the Lyrians. Later that same day, Meve and Vrigif's forces stood face to face on the field of battle.
Yeah, I like how the game's like, probably shouldn't be attacking them. They do have the vast amount of numbers. Well, duh, it's an Nilfgaard. Of course they outnumber us. They outnumber us like 2,000 to 1. Well, more like 200 to 1, but still. Engage. New perspective general. Vigress counted the power of his villain. You meant to have faced the physical with scars, your teeth and a sinister eye patch covering a hollow socket. Instead, you bore witness to a distinguished gentleman in his 40s with a meticulously trimmed build. He appealed to her revel normal. Still looks like a villain to me. Defeat the Nilfgaardian army or eliminate him. So, one round, special rules. Let's see what the cards give me. Or apparently will load. There we go. Okay. That's horrible. Do I have an infiltrator? You know. Maybe. Can I get... There's my pack then. Guess I have to do.
Come out, Frigef! It's time you pay for your crimes!
So what do we have? So we have first soldiers. After an hour is destroyed, move to its position. Okay. We have the castle gate, which is going to be a pain in the ass to destroy. Every turn start, boost random hour. Yay, one of these situations again. But, might as well start this.
I'm coming.
We could, you know. Could do this. I was hoping you'd shoot them, but oh well. Do. Please don't be in.
Prepare to fight, if you've
I'll
any
take it.
honor.
I'll fight to my last breath.
I'll also attack it.
You deserve to die!
There! Frigga! I see him! We've got to catch him!
So every turn on turn start, damage the lowest ally by 10 and boost the highest ally by 5. Wait, what? On turn start, damage the lowest ally by 10 and boost the highest ally by 5. Okay. Shouldn't be damage the enemy, but whatever floats your boat.
Catch!
Of course we are. Oh. And there's a pit trap. Oh, and it heals him too. That's irritating. I don't think that's going to work. I just think, you know what, let's just put it.
Fuck, our ass is moving.
If he survives.
The whoresomes.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Nope. Wow. I'm sure we're going to damage him. Yeah. How am I going to move them to the other side?
Have it the weight of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to
Oh, I
target.
can do this.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Keeps making that one more strong.
Ennard Fane!
Oh, it's time to actually
One
damage.
bullet's all I need. Give me a
What's that? I
target.
can't damage him.
Arbalista, your command.
Cause there's that guy. Which gave everyone immunity.
Armor won't save him.
Super. Means I have to shoot now.
Lyria!
It's getting more strong. Shoot him. Barely any damage. Keep buffing it up. It's like I know what to do. I mean, I could do this. Reshoot it. Okay, they're getting a bit high.
One bullet's all I need.
Go down to 10. I'm not sure I'm getting any more than that, though. Well, that works. Okay, it's down to 6. Now what? And they went down. We won.
The Lyrians won the day, despite their foe's distinct advantage. Historians later ascribed Maeve's victory to her light troops' superior maneuverability in the difficult terrain compared to the plate-clad Nilfgaardians. But if you ask me, that wasn't it at all. A storm of fury had been quietly gathering in the Lyrians' hearts, a squall of rage stoked by the Nilfgaardians' unparalleled cruelty towards the conquered. And no one embodied this barbarism more perfectly than General Frigga. Maeve's men were ready to sacrifice anything to see him punished.
Huzzah. I'm pretty sure it would piss the soldiers off if we didn't attack.
They dragged the defeated general before Maeve. The Queen wished to learn why he'd ordered the execution of an entire village. How the Nilfgaardians could possibly justify such a crime.
2 weeks prior, I'd sent a detachment to Horton to procure feed. Captain Gaynor commanded it. While he was verifying their grain stores, they barricaded him in the barn and put it to flame.
The Queen listened to the general's story, her face a mask, betraying nothing.
Murdered. One man was murdered.
Frigga raised his eyes to Maeve's. The Queen was surprised to see them wet with tears.
Yes, my lady. My son.
The general's simple words bore pain, grief, and a thirst for revenge that would never be slaked.
Well, there you go.
The Queen had to decide what to do with Frigga. No doubt the general had earned punishment, the harshest possible at that. Yet, such a weighty personage could fetch a hefty ransom, and Maeve's army desperately needed the gold.
So here's the thing. We could ransom him, we'll probably get, what, 1,000 or so gold? Maybe. Or we could just execute him. Probably answering him's gonna piss everyone off because we let him go, but we would get paid. I'm honestly not hurting that much from gold, so...
My father taught me to respect the generals of my enemies. That even in captivity, their arms should not be taken from them. Their guards should greet them in salute.
The Queen said.
But you, Frigga, you are no general. Merely a cutthroat dressed as one. You shall die like the good folk of Horton. Quickly. Summarily.
Frigga received the Queen's decision with sang-froid.
Told you that would make them happy.
He neither struggled nor begged for mercy. He simply laid his head on the trunk. A short moment later, it rolled onto the ground to the Lyrians' deafening applause.
I mean, I can understand that reason. They killed his son, so he got revenge. But then we got revenge, so... the cycle that never ends. Till we're all dead. But such is war. Go on. Loot. Maeve. Maeve. Why? Just loot the thing. See, look at all this gold. Didn't really need to ransom him. It would have been sad if all he goes like 100 gold off of him. Time about looking up how much gold we could have got off of him, but oh well. What made our soldiers angry? Hello? We should have killed him. Me. Why yes, we should have killed him. Okay, did we loot everything? We looted it. So I'm gonna find this one thing. See, this rock looks like it should be a digging spot. Maybe I'm thinking somewhere else. Okay, so what do you guys want me to build? Yes, yes, we could build that. We could also build that. I don't really care for the strays, though. I mean, I do use them, though, so it might be worth making. But I still want more gold and more wood before I do that, just in case I need to spend extra on, like, repairing something or buying something. Oh, hey, look, a puzzle battle. You know how much I love puzzle battles. Oh, hey, look, it's the cow artillery. I always used to say that drone are imitators. They're only capable of memory pieces. It's very true for that, and it's difficult to deny the innovative nature of humans. After all, they can turn anything, absolutely anything, into a weapon. Destroy all rock tossers and cow carcasses. Do not let any cow carcasses explode on your side. Great. Super wonderful. We're all gonna die. Let's see how... Every 2 turns, spawn call a cow carcass. Now this unit takes damage moved to the upper side of the battle. This unit is on me side, me blue to the battle. Okay. No, I can't do that because they're going to... Huh. I have to play this card.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
That gives me 1 turn. Basically play one.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
For 1 turn. Now I should have gone pretty easy. Well, no, technically it isn't. It has the potential to be easy. Okay, this is pretty easy now. Because all we do is just we go. What? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh wait, it's my turn. I thought they were going to use them. Since they're on my side, I thought I was going to. Okay, now here.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Because all we do is run. Okay, so that one was easy. It wasn't, oh god. You have to play it in this order.
Took but 1 damned week, and the army was shattered to bits and pieces. Black lads were supposed to grind their teeth against our walls, Bloody empty promise by our leaders. Commander, onward to Abbey. Bloody idiot.
There a place for me in your ranks, Your Majesty? I'd so like to serve you. I do so with loyalty deserving of my own king.
Welcome to the army. We recruited 1 soldier. Honestly, recruits doesn't really matter. One thing that annoys me is like, oh yeah, you could build this building and get 2 recruits every battle. It's not like I'm really losing recruits, so... Like I wanted to talk to him, but the game won't let me over now. Sad. Okay, how do I get over there? Do I have to go all the way? I have to go all the way back around. At least we don't catch fire. Yeah, I miss our nice golden plate. There we go. I mean, could build that thing. Oh, a house. And then we found a group of farmers languishing in the pond. Let's get into code and using swords. The horde of fish by the look of it. Beg for coin to save the hunger and thirst, and there's no strength left to work in the fields. So we could do that. We're good on morale. That's gonna it doesn't say it's gonna affect our morale though. And we have an Isbell. So let's just recruit them. That's drafting. So what's left over here? Oh, we're good. Still need to find that one thing. I have no idea where it is. Probably back here somewhere. Stupid. Not a puzzle battle. It's another puzzle battle. Let me ask. Yeah. Rotting unburied bodies invite not only flesh-hungry beasts but also pestilence. The monster scavengers one can flee or fight back. Yet what defense is there against an invisible enemy? Even the air and water pose risk of a slow and painful death. Remove all corpses from the board. Great. Super. Wonderful. Just how are we removing the corpses? We're just gonna shoot them all to death. So, what do you want me to do here, game? No, I guess there is slots for me to play. I was like, how am I supposed to play? Oh, this is going to be painful. How am I going to do this?
One boat's all I need.
Boom. Oh god, it's a putt. Yep, it's a putt for battle.
Give me a target.
Yep, I just realized I screwed up. It's over. We lost. God, there's too many corpses. And you have to work on your first roll. See that now.
Give me a target.
Boom.
Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save him.
I'm sure this is going to go red.
One bolt's all I need.
And here goes the chariot. How much damage are you on? Up there it is.
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command.
Complicated, I don't like it.
Armor won't save him.
Okay, that's gonna cause some maybe I should just drop one of those. I don't know what. What's this gonna do for us? Well, it damaged that. Did nothing to the back. And we failed. Okay. This is gonna be more complicated than I thought. Because I don't know where to start.
Armor won't save him.
Because it's always we need to start. Give ourselves a breather.
Lyria! One bolt's all I need.
But if we completely remove it, we don't have enough points for things.
Give me a target. Our ballista, your command. Armor won't save him.
Start that, but the overall. I could try this one. And then we don't have enough to write down.
One bolt's all I need.
I don't know why. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, there's just so many things. God, powers of battles. It's like, what? Where do I begin? I have to look it up, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Which irritates me. So what is this even called? Okay, I don't know. Okay. So Chrome takes forever to load. The pestilence corpse puzzle. So what do I have to do? Oh, this sounds complicated. Okay, so they want me to deploy the obelisk to the melee row, target the third corpse to its left. Okay. Basically, they want me to go kill.
I'm a war servant.
Some stupid, but okay. Yeah, we did it. Now they want to just apply the second harvest to me, right? Target the fourth crow to its... okay. So, melee roll.
Lyria!
Gotta try that one. The chariot. That's clever. I couldn't figure that out on my own. So, now then. We use Me's ability on that one. It's like, that's just gonna be random now. Okay, now we deploy the third obelisk to the range drone. Okay.
One bolt all I need.
Okay, target the third corp. We're basically doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3. So we're basically doing the same thing. Okay.
Give me a target.
So that could throw all at once over hill, but now we end up with this problem. How exactly do we do this? Okay, this will clear the range row. So we deploy our fifth arbor to the right side of the melee row. Target corpse and melee row directly above. Okay, well, let's see what they want me to do. So they want me to put this one here.
Obelisk to your command.
What's that one? Game, how am I supposed to figure out that one? Because it says, deploy the fifth arbor to the right side of the melee row. Target corpse on melee row directly above. Duh. That's sort of in between. So I'm not sure which one I want to shoot. Well, I'll have to shoot that one. Hopefully it's the right one. Okay, so now they want me to use Me's leader ability on the middle orbits on the melee row. I'm not sure why we're using that. Okay, that's okay. Okay, now they want us to deploy the Sith Obelisk to melee row and target central corpse on melee row. And this here repelling's got to clear.
I'm a war servant.
Okay, so then we want to basically shoot this one. And that should clear the melee. Should clear. Now, how are we going to clear the back row? That's a good question. We've done no damage to the back row. So, we deployed the 7-4 bullets to the melee row. The corpse 3 from the left. So, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, corpse 3 from the left. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now destroy the 8 from deploy the 8 from the final armors to melee row. And target the corpse 4 from the 8. Charge from the right on range. Row. Okay, so they want me to what now? Deploy the 8 from the final armors to melee row. Target the corpse 4 from the right. And then
1 bullet's all I need.
4. Okay. So now we do this, and supposedly this is gonna work. And there you have it. I'm pretty sure that could have gone so badly given the RNG of that. But holy crap, that actually worked. That was that's step beyond my thought process. Oh, so we gained a skull. Lovely. So what's in the tent? That green lantern retreated face band, their tent, supplies, and even some of their equipment. We found something in the command quarters. Note that you know what to do with it. Apparently that's gonna piss our soldiers off. Or we could have Isabel cleanse the chest and just get the thing without losing a soldier and pissing everyone off. Oh hey, that thing. I almost forgot about that thing. So that's 2 more cards to sort through. Joy. As I hit my keyboard for some bloody reason. But fine, we'll make it. Okay. So what do we have now? Sorry for skull. Banish any number of units from your graveyard. Damage all units on a row by not banished. Okay, so that sounds useful for matches that have more than 1 round. Problem though is most fights only last 1 round. So that sort of limits the usefulness of that. Because what's the point of using that if it's only 1 round and you have nothing in your graveyard? And most fights you don't even know what you're going to run into. It's not like you can really plan for it. Ah yes, artifact compression. Transform an enemy into a jade figure and move it to your hand. Okay. So I could just basically remove a unit from the battlefield. I mean, I don't think it's gonna work on bosses or anything, but I mean, don't think I could play it back after that either, so. What's still highlight? Yeah, more strays. Meh, whatever. It's a thing. Okay, so... Huh. But I guess that's where we'll finish off Alden. So I'm gonna find that one treasure chest. Not sure what it could be. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all. Have a nice day.